I've actually been counting and recounting and recounting just to make sure that I have everything all together for my makeup inventory. So this isn't going to be a makeup collection where I go through and show you all of the items. That's going to be a separate video. But this video, I'm going to go through and tell you how many, for example, how many face primers I have and how many I would ideally like to have. I'm going to be going on Project Pan probably until the end of the year. I've definitely slowed down my buying of makeup products quite a lot. So hopefully there'll be a lot of progress. Maybe I'll do an update at the end of the year and then maybe every 3 months or something, maybe every 4 months. But really quick, I wanted to show you guys, I just got this mailer in the mail. It's Clinique bonus time. It's coming up at Dillard's. It starts August 31st, so that's really exciting. I just wanted to show this really quick because I always go and buy my dramatically different face lotion, and you know, you can get this free bag with all these items when you spend $27 at Clinique, so that's really awesome. You can also do it online too, so that's great. I just wanted to share that super fast with you guys. Okay, for my makeup inventory, I counted like 15 times, but all these little samples like this is a Dr. Jart BB balm. This was just in my purse, but I count this as a moisturizer, so this would be counted along with the full-size ones that are, you know, 3 or 4 fluid ounces, and this is only 0.17 fluid ounces. I count like this little mini of the Bare Minerals powder. This would be counted as a powder. So this is a concealer. It only has that much concealer in it, but I'm counting it. So, and I do have a lot of these little Kat Von D lipsticks like this that only have this much product in them, but I'm including this as a lipstick. So, like, I just brought up some little teeny samples to show you what I'm including as some of my numbers. So for face primers, I have 8, and ideally I would just like to have 1. I actually only have 1 full-size face primer, and the rest are just samples that I've collected from either kits or free samples that come in Birchbox or from Sephora and stuff. So ideally I just want 1. I just need 1. I don't remember to use it on a regular basis anyways. For foundations, like a liquid foundation, I have 8 of them, and I know right off the top of my head 3 of them are like really small sample sizes. But ideally, I think for me and my makeup collection, just for right now, I would like to have about 4. And that sounds kind of crazy, but that's cutting my number in half actually. So it's going to take me quite some time just to get down to 4. With BB creams and tinted moisturizers, I group those up together. I have 12 of those, but like I said, a lot of them are the little mini samples like this. So I'm going to be working really hard to make a dent in that one because it's crazy that I have all these little samples that add up to 12. So ideally, I just want to have 3 of those. I want to have the Laura Mercier one and then maybe 1 or 2 samples. Alright, on to powders. So altogether I have 9 with loose and pressed, but with my pressed I have 3 of them. I would like to have only 2. I really only want to have one of the MAC powders that I have and a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. That's all I want for my pressed ones. For my loose ones I have 6, and I have a whole bunch of these little teeny like Bare Minerals or the like the, oh, what are they called? Like the Tarte Smooth Operator, like the, what are they called? You know what I'm referring to, like the Makeup Forever HD one. It's like a white powder. What the heck are those called? tell me below because I'm having my brain completely blanked on that. But so I only want 2 pressed powders and I only want 2 loose powders. So altogether, I want to go from 9 powders down to 4. On concealers, I have 11. A lot of them, I do have a couple that are like the little small ones, but I need to work on those. I found like my holy grail concealer, and so I think 3 would be an ideal number that I could work with. Then I could have one for like underneath the eyes, one for like any spots, and then one for brightening. That's what I was thinking with 3. So bronzers I have 9, and I would only like to have 3. 1 matte, 1 shimmer, and then an extra. Just so I could kind of switch around with different shades. Like in the winter and the summer, I use different shades. So for cream blush, I have 7 cream blushes, which is crazy because in my mind, I really only think that I have 2 because those are the only 2 that stick out in my brain. But I would like to get that down to 3. For powder blush, I've told you guys before, lip products and blush are my shopping weaknesses when it comes to makeup. I'm a little embarrassed here. I have 38 blushes that are in the powder form. And then I also have my MAC palette that has the 6 blushes in the pan. So this is a large number, but ideally I would like to get that down to 30, even though, you know, 30 is a lot, but getting through 8 blushes is intense. So let's see here for highlighters. I have 12, which is absolutely insane. I know I have 3 right off the top of my head that I could probably finish in, I don't know, 2 months if I focused on them, but I have 12 highlighters. I would like to get that down to 6. With my brow products, I have 10 pencils. Now, 5 of those are the Maybelline eyebrow pencils that I use that have been discontinued. So I'd like to go through the ones that don't actually match as well. I have a lot of, I think I have like 5 eyebrow pencils that have a little bit more red than I'm used to, and those are fine when I have like brown hair. And I lighten my hair enough and like change the color enough that it's okay to keep those around and not just throw them out. So ideally, I would just like to get down to 5, cut that in half and just get down to 5. With lip balms and lip treatments, these would be the clear ones. I have 12. I would like to get that down to like 4 or 5. We'll say 5, but I really don't need more than, you know, 1, but 4 or 5, that's what we'll stick with. With tinted lip balms, I do have 8 that I've counted so far. I'd like to cut that in half and get down to 4 of them. I have a lot of categories, guys. So mascaras, I don't know how this happened because I used to only have like maybe 4, 5 tops in my collection, but somehow I just keep getting sent mascaras and mascara samples, and like I don't recall the last time that I actually went out and purchased a mascara besides the one that I got in San Francisco. I really don't. But I have, collectively, I have 40 mascaras. Yeah, I know. You don't need to tell me. I know. I have 11 that are open right now. And unopened, I have 29. So I guess I really just want to work through the ones that have been opened and then just use the ones that are in my stash and not go and purchase anymore and just work on that number. I would like to have collectively between the opened and unopened mascaras, just have 10 of them. So I need to get through 30 mascaras. With bottom lash mascaras, I have 2. I have the Clinique one, and then I also have the Maybelline bottom lash one. So I really only need 1, if that. So one is my ideal. For liquid eyeliners, okay, with my eyeliners, I broke it up into 3 categories. I have pencil, gel, and liquid, which would be like the pen or like an actual liquid eyeliner. For the liquid eyeliners, that includes pens and everything, I have 12 of them, but 4 of those are not opened. I just have them in my back stock, but I really only need, I'd like to get that down to 3. So from 12 to 3. With my gel eyeliners, I have 4. I have my I have 3 fluid lines from MAC. I have a green one, a blue one, a black one, and then I have a bronzy brown one from Tarte. So I just want to cut that number in half and have 2, like a black one and then another color. Pencil eyeliners. Ugh. I have 28. So the reason why on some of these items that I have so many is because I've had my makeup collection scattered around between like 4 or 5 different spots, I have like a makeup train case, makeup bags, like a little organizer thing where I had some of my lipsticks. I have some of my lipsticks and lip glosses in little, those Bath & Body Works candle holders that I've taken the wax out from. So everything was scattered around, so I really didn't have everything all together, but now that I do, I can really see what I have, and it definitely keeps me from buying more. But pencil eyeliners, I have 28 of them. I would like to get that down to about 10. That would give me enough where I could have like green and blue and purple and brown and silver and nude and any color that you could imagine. I could have all of that in 10. So that's what I'd like to do. Eyeshadow primers, I have 5. I really don't use an actual eyeshadow primer anymore. I just use like the cream bases, like the Maybelline color tattoos. That's what I like to use now. But I have 5 of those. The majority of those, I think all but 1, are samples. So I really, I want to get that down to 1 and just have my Urban Decay one as my actual eyeshadow primer. For the cream shadows and bases that I was just talking about, this includes like my color tattoos and everything. I have 29 of these. I want to get that down to 10. So it's going to be rough going through all my color tattoos and my pencils and everything, like my cream pencils, like the NYX ones. That's what I included into that. For single eyeshadows, collectively I have 36 single eyeshadows. 17 of those are drugstore and 19 of those are high-end. So, I mean, theoretically I would like to get that number down, like cut in half, but I wouldn't mind going from 36 down to 30 just because going through an eyeshadow is going to take me quite some time. Let's see, with loose pigments, I have 6 of those. I'd like to, maybe 4. I want to get that down to 4. Eyeshadows, duos, trios, and quads. So this includes all of that together. I have 19 of those total. I have 13 of those that are high-end and 6 of them that are drugstore. With the high-end ones, I think 12 out of the 13 are like Clinique ones. A lot of those I got from this thing that I talked about in the beginning. Like you'll see right here, this comes with a trio when you get this free gift with purchase, and that's where a lot of my mascaras came from too. I think I have like 8 different Clinique mascaras that I've gotten for free. So that's where a lot of these come in with the duos, trios, and quads. But I would like to get that number from 19 down to 15. With eyeshadow palettes, like the big ones, like Urban Decay Naked Palette and the Naked Basics palette and all of those, I have 22. To get that number from 22 down to 18. So I know next year I'm going to join a couple other girls and do the Pan That Palette challenge and try and get through the original Lorac Pro palette. I'm going to work on it the entire year. So That's gonna take up a lot of time, but that'll knock off one of them. I have 8 drugstore eyeshadow palettes, and the rest are high-end, and that's 14 of them are high-end, and that also includes my MAC eyeshadow palette that has, what does that have, like 15 eyeshadows in it or something? So want to get that down to 18. Almost done. I have 4 more categories. So lip primers, I have 1. If it dies on me, I don't know if I would necessarily rush out and buy another one. So anything from 0 to 1 on the lip primer would be fine with me. I don't think it's entirely necessary, but it's kind of nice to have once in a while. Then I have lip liners. Oh, I hate lip liners. So I buy my lipstick in the shade that I buy my lipstick because I like that shade of lipstick. Sometimes I feel like when you put a lip liner down, especially nude ones, I haven't really found a nude liner that I enjoy. They're always just really dark on my lips, and I'm really lightly complected, so I don't like a really dark nude lip. Anyway, I have 8 of them. I want to get it down to 3. So I want to have an orange lip liner, like a bright orange, my MAC Cherry Red lip liner, and then my Milani clear lip liner, and that's it. That's all I want. The clear lip liner can work for any other lipstick that I need a lip liner for. Okay, this is where it gets kind of scary. Lip gloss. So, yeah, it's bad. I have 71 of them. I can go through lip gloss pretty quick if I just sit there and focus on it. I can get through like a little mini of the Buxom in less than a month, probably 2 or 3 weeks, and then a full-size lip gloss, I could probably get through it in a month if I really focused. So I want to go from 71 lip glosses down to 30. And then for lipsticks, oh my. Before my husband brought home the makeup holder where I could organize all my makeup inside of it, I had my makeup scattered all over like I was just saying, and I didn't really notice how many lipsticks that I had because there's so many. I thought I had a third of what I really do have. I have 165 lipsticks. Yeah. I don't have any duplicates either. Like, they're all different lipsticks. Not different shades, but they're all a different kind of lipstick and a different name. None of them are duplicates anymore because I just finished my last duplicate in my project pan. But I want to take that down from 165 down to 100. And that's going to be where it's going to be rough for me because I really love going out and buying a new lipstick and using it for a couple weeks and then moving on to something else. So that's going to be really hard for me, but yeah, this was my makeup inventory. If you guys are interested, I'm planning to do my makeup collection where I actually show you all of these items that I just was talking about. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't done this kind of a video before, I highly suggest it. It's quite eye-opening. Yeah, it's definitely helped me with my shopping though, so that's a plus. But yeah, I saw Faithers K do this, and then I was just like, oh my goodness, I better do that, because if she has this many, you know, lipsticks or this many face primers or something, I wonder how many I have. So it was kind of fun doing this, but I can't wait to check in a couple months. So thank you guys so much for watching.